Hi everyone. I know some of you have asked, what is my creative space like? What is my writing corner like? And I am wondering, how can I share that with you all, but yet give you space to create? So I'm going to start with, I want to say create with me time, but I also want to separate that and say write with me time. I don't know which one you all want to try. I know me, if I share about my creative journey, I initially started with painting, watercolor painting, and then creating along with some YouTube creators, and as well as online retreats, creative retreats, creating in live time with friends virtually. That really helped me. That still helps me sometimes when I'm feeling stuck in a rut. I also enjoyed writing at the same time as other writers for a set amount of time to music or to a timer, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 2 minutes. And I enjoyed that during NaNoWriMo, which is National Novel Writing Month. That happens every November for 30 days. It's actually an initiative for youth to get into reading and writing. Unfortunately, when I was a youth, it did exist, it didn't exist, I don't know. I wish I was around when it did. No, that sounds really bad. I wish I was online when it started going on. I would have loved to have writing time during medical school. I would have loved to have writing time during internship. I know I used to use the internet, but I never used to use live YouTube internet during medical school. I used to watch YouTube. I used to look at Facebook. And later that would be look at Instagram. And later that used to be look at YouTube. YouTube did exist when I was in medical school. I just wasn't into it. It's not that I didn't enjoy it. I think the intensity of going to medical school, studying, being committed, that too. I did medical school in India. Everyone, it is so disciplined and consistent over there. It's scary. But that's another conversation for another time. But what I do want to share is I wanted to share some creative time with all of you, whether it's create write with me, or create watercolor paint with me, or whatever you want to do. If that wants to be you watching me create, or you writing, or you decluttering your kitchen, your room, your creative space. I want to create that space for all of you, whatever it may be. And I want to do that with music that's from Thematic. I don't know if you guys know about Thematic. You guys, you girls, everyone. I don't know if everyone knows about Thematic. It is an online offering where you find new music creators sharing their music that you can use for free in your music videos. I didn't mean to say that. In your YouTube videos. I just mentioned music videos because when I was younger, I always used to mentally choreograph music to YouTube videos, to VH1, MTV. I know it's such a long time ago, and I can't believe I'm sharing this with all of you. Yeah, I used to create music videos in my head based on whatever emotions I was going through, whatever crush I was going through. And I don't know if I'm ever going to get a chance to do that in real life. I guess it's an old creative dream. We'll see. Anyway, that came out here on YouTube. But I did want to say I want to create a space of time for all of you to create with me, if that's art, if that's writing a to-do list, if that's decluttering your creative space, your office, your kitchen, wherever, whatever. I want to invite that time, maybe 5 minutes. I want to create that on Reena Scripts, which is my writing channel. It's really a channel where I share my writing, poetry, musings of nature, by nature, inspired by life. It's almost like a letter from my younger self, but I put it on YouTube. And I know all of you are really on writtenbyReenaS Creates. No, sorry, that's my health channel. It recently received a grant for stopping medical misinformation. And I get to be a part of that, where I'm a medical doctor and I get to share health information that is accurate on my YouTube channel. And it's so wonderful to be supported by a group of creators who happen to be medical doctors too, just like me, and to have access to this support to create more YouTube content with correct medical information or health information for the public. I'm just really surprised to receive this support. That is something that is a new YouTube channel. I don't know if everybody knows about it. It's okay if you don't want to watch it, but if you have a loved one who's struggling, navigating through illness, cancer, autoimmune conditions, chronic illnesses, I think that's a channel to share with them as I create content, because my passion is and always has been sharing health information to people who need it. And when I went to study in India, I'm so privileged and I'm so lucky. I had the experience of youth with cancer who used to share with me what helped them overcome cancer. They had leukemias. They've been cured. Of course, they were in the hospital for chemotherapy. I was their doctor. I was their junior doctor. I used to see them, spend time with them, spend my free time spending time with them, because they were all youth. They were all teenagers. They were all preteens. And I had this feeling, I want to spend time with them. I want to put that positivity back to them as they were teaching me from being patients. And that time was such a beautiful, magical time of faith, of healing, of simplicity, of childhood. I gave them permission to be children. They gave me the permission to just be in their space like an observer, not as a doctor, as a friend. And something that came out of that was my deep passion to share health to the youth as education, as whatever curiosities they have. And I've had that gift that no matter what I work as, whether it's retail, whether it's selling, whether it's information, whether it's showing up in a cafe or library, whenever youth come to me to ask about health, I stop and I tell them what I know as simply as I can. Yeah, that's a passion of mine. I hope on that channel people can share it to youth and teenagers so they can use this information to help the loved ones they take care of. And I also hope this channel reaches people with autoimmunity and cancer, or people that are struggling with chronic illnesses that are not able to get full coverage and are waiting for their appointment with their primary care doctor or their specialist. And in between, what do they do? This is what you can do for yourself. Get your health back with what I share from health coaching, which is for the everyday person. That's what that channel is for. Also, this channel, all of you who are here, Reen Sarai Art by Reena, Thank you for being here. Thank you for your presence. I want to give some creative space for all of you to come, listen, 5 minutes, create something or write, maybe declutter, maybe you're organizing something, just something that 5 minutes to yourself. That's what I want to put out there as my thank you. I recently received so much support as tools, and I feel that it's time that I could create something like this for everyone. And these are my 3 YouTube channels that I know they're different. It'll be different followers. I don't expect everyone to listen to everything. If you're on one channel, it's great for me. If you're on all of them, I really want to thank you for supporting me in that way. I'm happy and grateful for all of you who show up here. And this is what I want to give in 2026. It's a new year, and I want to give 5 minutes of me time, or 5 minutes of creative time, or 5 minutes of writing time, or 5 minutes back to you to do what makes you happy. It's that permission slip. I know when I was a busy medical doctor, seeing patients, even on my birthday, even on Christmas, even on holidays, I was craving that time. My younger self was craving 5 minutes just for me, and I wasn't able to find it anywhere. And children gave it to me. Walking around and seeing nature gave it to me. Walking around and seeing the dogs, that gave me my time. And it got me through some really tough times, along with so many people of faith. And in that gratefulness, 2026, this is what I want to give back to that source of love that's always been there. You call it divine, you call it God, you call it universe, you call it nature, you call it Mother Earth, you call it Father Sky. Whatever you call it, I want to give it back. And that's something I want to start this year. I'm scared to do it. I'm just sharing about it here. Maybe this video is going to come after I've created a create with me time, a write with me time. We'll see. This is all experimentation. It's playfulness. Don't take it seriously. It's just you getting back your time for you to do what makes you happy. And that's my permission slip for everyone.